All right. Don't look homeless anymore. All right. Okay. So, because we're... Oh, it's because I'm sitting back. Because we're starting late today. It's like 10 p.m. Eastern. I smooched on the wife. And I said, goodbye, wife. I will see you tomorrow. Because I'm definitely going to be streaming past Paige and the baby's bedtime, which is why the dog isn't here. Because if the dog was here, then I would be taking the dog back over to the house, and then the dog would go nuts going to bed, and he would wake everybody up. Am I still doing DMC3 Crimson? I'm doing DMC3 Crimson tomorrow. I've been talking to Hitchhiker all day, troubleshooting it and doing some minor QA. I have discovered a bug here or there, one of which is guaranteed to be fixed tomorrow before my stream. Am I feeling better? Did I feel unwell? I don't remember feeling unwell. Did I boot up Doom since patch? Is it better? Oh, it's much better. I almost fainted. Oh, whatever. Falling unconscious is for pussies. Unless when I do it, then I'm... I have booted up Doom since patch. I even came over here to boot it up while recording in OBS. And hey, would you believe that the day one patch for Doom, which should have been ready, I don't know, maybe the fucking day it went live for sale, improved the performance by like 40%? You know, when you joke about beta testing a game on its release, that's not supposed to be literal. Like, I am happily beta testing DMC3 Crimson, an excellent mod made for free by cool guys. But if I had paid $128.99 plus tax Canadian to play Doom the Dark Ages multiple days early in a significantly worse state, I would say that it would affect my opinion of that game fairly significantly. Nocturne Reverie says, I straight up don't understand day one patches. Nocturne Reverie, this is totally a great discussion, actually. So I would love to talk about this. What do you not understand about day one patches? Bubba Rands can also answer this. Because I can tell you what the deal with day one patches is. But I need like a question to go off of. You know, like I need something to spring off of. Somebody please ask a question. I'm flat. Why don't they just make the game work? Are they stupid? All right, that's good enough. So here's the deal with a day one patch. Say, like Doom, The Dark Ages, a game that I have on a direct source, who I spoke to at Bethesda, that game is coming in hot. That game barely, and I mean barely, made its deadline. As you can see, that it's actually made its deadline as of literally like 12 hours before its real release, right? So, how do they get away with that? Why is it like that? Well, back in the old days, there were two ways to do that. If you were making, like, I don't know, like a fucking Super Nintendo game, you had two options if it was coming in that hot and you couldn't day one patch it because patches don't exist. You could, one, release it kind of fucked up. And you should do that. Like people who say that, like, you know, back in the day, we didn't need day one patches because games came out good. No, games came out massively fucked up, super hard all the time. And two was delay it, as Cincinnati points out. And you would delay it by, you know, fucking 6 weeks, 2 months, whatever. Here's the fun one. There used to be a version as late as the PlayStation 2 that was both. You would have the day one version release kind of fucked up, and then new printings of the game would fix some of those bugs. And how do you know if you have the good one? Fuck off. This is why it's a weird detail, but this is why the greatest hits edition versions of certain PS2 games are markedly better than the original release versions. The worst one I can think of ever is Silent Hill 2 on PS2 for greatest hits, has a new lighting system and the DLC campaign from the Xbox version. Born from a Wish is only in the greatest hits version of Silent Hill 2. Does it say that shit on the box? No. It's fucked up. But the real question underneath is, if Doom is in a technical state, or Oblivion is in a technical state, or whatever, how does it get okay to release on the platform? Well, I'm glad you asked. So the answer is Bethesda goes to Sony. And Bethesda says, Sony, I know we have failed Sony compliance standards on our game. We've and it's bad and we fucked it. But the game's 2 months away. So we promise that the day one patch will fix this. And Sony goes, okay. It better, though. And then they scramble to get the day one patch ready in the time between it going gold and shipping out. And Logoth says, and then Cyberpunk came out. And so here's what happens. I can't, Wooly would know more about this. But basically, when CD Projekt Red massively fucked it, they probably got their ability to actually ask for that concession taken away. Right? Because they fucked it, so you can't trust them anymore. Right? Why isn't the day one patch already applied to discs and or downloads? So it's not applied to discs because it's made after the discs are printed. I mean, it's that is like the time it takes to print discs and ship them to stores is extra time to work on the game before its release date. It takes 2-3 months to fucking ship them, right? And why aren't they applied to the day one, like the download version? Man, that's a great question, isn't it? And I believe it has something to do with something called version control. In that prior to the game's release, I think they're submitting like the gold version of the fucking games shit to your digital download store. And to keep it the version control good, you just fucking throw the patches on afterwards. I know Microsoft can have some games have the full game, and then you have to download the patches that are in some cases the full game again. And it's a mess. And then every now and then, once patches are fucking locked in, you'll see like the game's update. Like I know that FF14 on Steam downloads a Realm Reborn version fucking 1.0. And then you load it up and the launcher loads up and goes, "You need to download the rest of this fucking thing, idiot." It's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing. All right. So we might be playing that French game a little bit today. You know what I did today before we play the French game? While the baby was napping, which he did excellently because he's a great little guy, I went and messed around with my pictos. And I messed around with some stats, and I messed around with some luminas, and I put some abilities on the Verso, and I upgraded some weapons. So we're not going to have a Ciel freak out like we did last time. Did I min-max it? I mean, I equipped my fucking character with gear. Fuck you, Bleevroo! Bleevroo, fuck you, you fucking shithead! Oh, you bitch! I didn't know that was a thing. When is that happening? The 20th. Okay. I would like to apologize because that was that was more intense than I was expecting it to be. I was mad. I was mad about it. All right, let me go hit buttons. Thank you, Bleevroo. That's appreciated. I like that. I like that you fucked on my shit just now. The 22nd, huh? Yeah, I can do that. Fuck it. All right. Warhammer event. When's that happening? What's it called? Skulls. All right. One day ago, 22nd of May. No, when is it? What time? Tune in at Skulls. Tune in 9 a.m. Oh, you sluts! Fuck you! Fuck you, 9 a.m. All right, I'm putting it on. All right, it's on the schedule. No, it's going to be 9 a.m. for me. I feel really intense today. I think it's because I've been hanging out with my little man since for 12 hours now. which includes no swearing, right? Because the boy repeats things now. We had a moment the other day where I went, "Oh no," and he went, "No," and I'm like, "Uh-oh," and then he looked at me and went, "Uh-oh," and I'm like, "Oh, oh, it's now. It's now, isn't it? It's time." Oh, he's watching this right now. Oh, fuck. I mean, hey. Hey, buddy. Bleevru is very nice. But sometimes dadas get very upset because their pussy hurts. All right. Oh. You know, whatever it is that he repeats is going to be the worst one, right? Like I'm going to have like my brain go into like a Game Grumps moment, and then all of a sudden the boy's going to be on the playground and he's going to be going, "Oh my pussy." And I'm going to be like, I don't know how to explain this. I literally don't know how to explain this. I don't it's fucking shit. Oh no. Oh man, he's doing cool shit now though. He had a toy car and a brush. And he just like he ran. I was fixing him his apples, and he ran in from the living room with his toy car and his brush, and he hit me with one of these car. Well, caw. I'm like, "That's right, buddy." Bruh. Like, that's right. That's a bruh. And then he turned around and ran back into the living room going, "Ah!" I'm like, "All right." He seems pretty happy with himself. He sounds fun. He is fun. Babies are cool, man. Well, especially my baby. Better than other babies. Other babies wish they were like my baby. Speaking of, is he showing me the brush to mock me for being bald? No, man. That's screwed up. That's too advanced. Nocturne Reverie sub, thank you. Had to wait for my prime to weigh in, but I understand your view on playing FF14. Throughout my journey, whenever I would super fuck it up, I felt like I was a burden and didn't learn. So I would quit, take the penalty, and come back at it later. I didn't deserve to progress until I accomplished the feat. I would rerun entire dungeons because some chat blind warrior wanted to solo, or I died too many times like Shinryu. I'd rather turn off the game than let my corpse cross the finish line. That's even more insane than getting carried. Unless you're DPS. If you're DPS, you'll be replaced in about 10 seconds. What class you play? Nocturne Reverie, I see you right there. What class you playing? What job you playing? BLM since Shadowbringers, GNB since. Okay, as a BLM, your fucking role has no value, and you're a dime a dozen, and DPS are pieces of shit. As a tank, you abandoning causes like a fill problem and you have like screwed up that instance for everyone in it, and they will all have to quit. Like, do not abandon because your pussy hurts. Cross the finish line and fucking have your fucking period on the fucking line and then go back in and do it again. So yeah, strengthen your yoni with trauma. Tanks are more plentiful than healers. Depends on the day. It depends. But as a tank or a healer, you do not abandon because your pussy hurts. You abandon because you want to spite the people in your group because they're fucks. Okay? Where's the healing? Why won't you heal me? Fuck it. I'm gonna take the penalty. I don't give a fuck. You fucking do this fucking alliance roulette without me, bitch. I'm out. Slut. Why won't you heal me? More heals, says guy standing inside a mechanic. Need raise, says guy who fell off the platform again. Fabled Abel says, my freak out FF14. Yeah, but no, Nocturne Reverie, do not abandon because of your butt. That is like genuine bad manners. Like, not joking. You don't abandon as a tank? Oh, okay. Well, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. Once you became a higher form of life, that is being the tank, you understood your responsibility to the world. DPS stands for dirtbag piece of shit. It's true. It's true. That's why there's so many of them. It's like 75% of the entire fucking playing population. Tanks, necessary, beloved, but we all have to give it up for healers. They are in a bad mood, and it is your fault. It is. It just really is. Hatefish says, I once had a healer decide not to heal me after I asked him to stop rescuing me closer to the door after PAX. He and his buddy left me to die against the final boss. Then said, this is why tanks aren't necessary, before fighting the boss themselves. They died heroically, then insta-quit out of spite. Fucking 10 out of 10 result, honestly. Yeah, that went about as good as it could. Now, granted, if you're playing Warrior, there were parts of that game's life that you could have just said, fuck it, I'm going to ball. I'm going to do it myself. I once saw a single warrior beat the final boss of Wiping City from like 85%. God, it took like 25 minutes, but they did it. They fucking did it. Nocturne Reverie says, I don't like the victory I didn't earn, and I don't want to get thrown into a cutscene that screams at me, you did it, Goku, when I didn't do it. I mean, the obvious solution to that would be to skip that cutscene and then go do it again and then watch it in the unending journey. Right? If I skip a cutscene, I will die. Listen, I gotta be honest. I understand. I actually completely understand where you are coming from. But hardship makes the heart stronger. So suck it up. Well, I'm in a mood today. I feel aggressive. Retro Cop kicked in a sub. Thank you. No, I'm sure I don't want to play Doom. I'm pretty sure. I'm mad at it for the patch today. I need time to calm down. Retro Cop sub. This may not have been a thing in Canada, but every time you or Wooly speak French, my brain flashes to that old 90s TV commercial for the Muzzy VHS tapes. Je suis la jeune fille. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, Fabled Abel kicked in a sub. No, they didn't. I'm just saying that just to say it now. I'm fucking chat-brained. Fabled Abel said in the chat, I healed an FF14 for a streamer's run of a boss, got a lucky roll, and had to leave. I thought I left on a high note, but when I came back, their whole stream was on fire because they were so mad I got a lucky drop. I wasn't aware of the faux pas, and after apologizing, they were still so mad they ended their stream early. So I'm going to assume you were doing like a EX trial or like a Savage or whatever like that. Like, do you remember what the encounter was, Fabled? EX trial. It was Vothri. What, you get the mount? How many runs did you do? It was the guild item for housing? Really? That's it? You didn't buy that. You did 5 or 6? Bro, you were in a PF and you did 6 runs of it. That's so reasonable. That is eminently reasonable. Oh, dinner's ready? Sick ass. I'm going to go yell at my wife that I love her. I'll be right back.